Hello everyone and Happy New Year! I'm Meghan Sullivan and welcome to my top 10 most anticipated games of 2023 list. Now this was a really hard list to put together because there are so many big games coming out in 2023. Not that I'm complaining, I haven't been this excited about a release year since 2017. There's just so much good stuff coming our way. Nonetheless, I decided to whittle my list down to 10, and I apologize in advance if a game you're looking forward to isn't here. It's not that I forgot, it's just that there wasn't enough room for everything. And I wanted to be honest about what I'm really excited about. So, some of the games on this list may surprise you. With that said, feel free to add your own list in the comment section below. And if you do want to see a more complete list of games I'm looking forward to, check out my top 60 biggest RPGs coming out in 2023 video. I think you'll like it. Alright, on to the list. So let's start with number 10, which is Starfield. I know, some of you might be surprised it's kind of low on this list, but the truth is I'm more of a sword and sorcery kind of gal, thus I'm really excited for the Elder Scrolls 6, and there's already a big spacey game out called No Man's Sky, which I enjoyed quite a bit when I played it, so I'm not quite as hyped for Starfield. Nonetheless, this is a giant open world game by Bethesda, one that features tons of different worlds, different factions to interact with, and will hopefully have entertaining mechanics as well. Listening to the game's director Todd Howard, it sounds like Bethesda is trying to make something special, so I'm looking forward to seeing what Starfield is all about. Starfield is coming out on Xbox consoles and PC sometime this year. Number 9 is Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes by Rabbit and Bear Studios and 505 Games. This spiritual sequel to the Suikoden series looks gorgeous, and I'm really intrigued by the fact that you can play over 100 characters, all of whom are trying to save a war-torn land. By the way, when I say spiritual sequel, I mean it. Eiyuden is in fact a collaboration between multiple veteran Suikoden series developers, including series creator Yoshitaka Murayama. Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes comes out this year on PlayStation and Xbox consoles, the Nintendo Switch, and PC. Number 8 is Like a Dragon Eachine. I love the Like a Dragon series. It's goofy, it's fun to play, the stories always give me whiplash as they oscillate between super serious and super silly. It's just so odd and I love it. And what I love about Like a Dragon Eachine, which is a remake and being released for the first time in the West, is that it has a historical setting. The game takes place in 19th century Japan, which means we get to play as a samurai. A samurai, I might add, that can use a sword, a gun, and a cannon. Also, you take on a tiger at some point. The action looks fast and furious, and I can't wait to play this game. Like a Dragon Eachine comes out February 21st for Xbox and PlayStation consoles as well as PC. Number 7 is Tales of Symphonia HD Remaster, developed by Bandai Namco. Confession time, I never played the original Tales of Symphonia back in the day. I don't know how or why I missed it, but I missed it, so this is my opportunity to see what all the hype is about. I mean, a lot of people name Tales of Symphonia as their favorite Tales game, so it's gotta be good, right? And the HD remaster promises a bump in graphics and improved action RPG gameplay, which will hopefully bring it up to date enough for modern players like me to enjoy. Tales of Symphonia HD Remaster comes out this year, although the exact date is still TBA. Number 6 is Octopath Traveler 2 by Square Enix. Like a lot of you, I enjoyed the first Octopath Traveler. It was such a unique game with beautiful HD 2D graphics, interesting characters, and unique stories. Octopath Traveler 2 promises to repeat all the good things about the first game and enhance those good things with gorgeous graphics, a cast of 8 new characters, new mechanics, and new stories to get lost in. I can't wait. Octopath Traveler 2 comes to the Nintendo Switch, PS4, PS5, and PC February 24th, 2023. Number 5 is The Legend of Zelda Tears of a Kingdom. Breath of the Wild was a brilliant game in many ways. The way you could traverse the world, the way you could solve puzzles, the graphics, the music, the sound, the story. It was a very special experience, and my hope is that Tears of the Kingdom builds on all of that. But will it? I have no idea because we've only seen a little bit of the gameplay and the new things Link can do, but it's Nintendo and I'm sure the developer will deliver. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom comes out May 12th of this year. Number 4 is Diablo IV. I had so much fun with Diablo 3. It had such a satisfying gameplay loop and it looks so pretty. And I gotta tell you guys, Diablo 4 also looks really good, so I'm super stoked about this one. I mean, there's a big open world with lots of randomly generated dungeons to explore, the different classes look cool, there's deeper character customization, cool skill trees to build up, and much more. Plus, Activision Blizzard has confirmed that the campaign will last at least 35 hours, which is a nice chunk of time without being too drawn out. Should be hella fun. Diablo 4 will launch on June 6, 2023 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. Number 3 is Fire Emblem Engage, developed and published by Nintendo for the Nintendo Switch. Now, if you know me, you know that I really love Fire Emblem, and I'm rather precious about Fire Emblem Three Houses, a game I put a lot of hours into. So when Fire Emblem Engage was announced, I was a bit worried that it would fall short of my expectations. I feel like Three Houses is a bit of a hard act to follow. Luckily, I may be wrong about that. So far, I'm loving the battle animations for Fire Emblem Engage, and I'm so excited about the return of mechanics like the weapons triangle. Plus, I'm happy to hear that you can once again participate in fun or goofy activities in your downtime that will help you on the battlefield. The game comes out January 20th for the Nintendo Switch. Number 2 is Hades 2. I love Hades. What a fantastic roguelite by Supergiant Games. The story and characters are phenomenal thanks to a brilliantly written script. The gameplay loop feels ultra satisfying because you unlock more skills and dialogue the more times you die, thus taking the sting out of failure. And the visuals are just so cool and stylish. And now we have a sequel that not only looks equally stylish, but promises to be just as compelling in terms of new characters, new skill sets, and new locations. I'm so happy Supergiant Games decided to make this sequel, and I can't wait to play it when Hades 2 comes out in early access sometime this year. And finally, to nobody's surprise, my number 1 most anticipated game is Final Fantasy XVI. The gameplay looks so fun, with the main character Clive dishing out punishment Devil May Cry style while quickly swapping between elemental attacks associated with different icons, the name of summons in this game. I admit I'd prefer a proper party system, but that's okay, this still looks cool. Plus, the harrowing story about a whole continent torn apart by war promises many twists and turns. I think the story is going to be really good, and that's because the director is Yoshi P of Final Fantasy XIV fame. And if you've played Final Fantasy XIV, you know some of the series' best writing is found in that giant MMORPG. So I have high expectations for the story. And of course, you know the developer is going to deliver on the graphics and music. I mean, doesn't Square Enix always? Final Fantasy XVI comes out June 22nd, and I'm so hyped. What about you? What 10 games are you super excited to play? Sea of Stars, Silksong, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Let everyone know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you later.